Hey guys, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a relook at Old Slovenian Farm. This map was recently updated over at the farmingsimulator.com website in the mod hub. This map is for PC and consoles, and I have to say that a significant amount of changes have been made to this map, so much that my first video, for as far as I'm concerned, is completely null and void. In fact, once this video airs, I will be taking the other video down because it has no more reflects this map than a video from some other map would reflect this map. So it was quite an interesting transition from the first version to the second version. So let me read you the changelog. First it says, please start a new game. And no doubt you're going to need to start a new game because there's not a lot that's still the same. A fair amount that is different on here. Changelog, added a city, added side roads. Flying trees have been removed. Rectangular fields have been removed. Changed the farm. New grain silo. Added manure shop. Added shrubs. New map icon. Added house on the farm. A new BGA. Shop is elsewhere and added a new sawmill. That's the changelog. So basically lots of stuff have been changed. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Trying to use our gator for this revisit. Pull up the log. And as you remember, when I did the first video for this map, I actually did it again because I felt that I was maybe a little bit too critical of the map the first time around. But still, the second time around, I had some issues with it. Seems like lots of the issues that I had have been removed completely and completely redone. So let's go ahead and see if we have ourselves a better experience the third time around. Let's take a look at the map. So here's Old Slovenian Farm. So this PDA looks a little bit different, I would say, than the old PDA did. Let's go ahead and we've got all our standard crops here on the map. And we start by owning field 4. And that's it. We only own field 4. This field down here is unnumbered, so technically we own this one as well. Even on hard mode, we have our standard grains. We have 10,000 liters in each grain. We have one sell point on the map for our grains. We also have a sell point for wool and wood chips, with a biogas plant, and a straw, hay grass and straw sell point. We also have 3 sell points for straw pellets and 1 sell point for hay pellets. Got a fair amount of starting equipment. It's all new. None of it is leased that we start out with. Let's go ahead and take out a loan so that we can buy some animals. Okay. And speaking of animals, we start out with 10 sheep, 10 pigs, and 10 cows. We also start out with some material for our pigs in the feed trough and some material in our cows for our feed trough. But the poor sheep, they don't start out with anything. Poor sheep. So if you do play this map with seasons, you will be able to deal with, depending on the length of your season, depends on how long this amount of food will last. It may last a long time, or it may not, depending on the number of seasons days of seasons that you pick, and the number of feedings that you need to do. But you will need to get water and hay or in here for your sheep pretty quick, or sell them off because they will die off. Silo has a capacity of 100,000 liters. You have nuggets on the map, as we did on the first version map. Nugget. Let's go ahead and take a look around the main farm. So there's our new silo. Kind of the typical Farm Sim 17 silo. Here, grain dump. Got our plow in here. Let's take a look at the starting equipment. Start with 2 tractors, ranging horsepower from 114 to 143. Front loader arms, bucket, a bale spike, manure fork. The Coma C6 harvester with grain header. We don't see this one too often. The Brantner trailer. Then pretty standard Kuhn cultivator and plow. Little seeder, little fertilizer spreader, manure or slurry spreader, manure spreader, the barrel weight, and side mower, tedder, windrower, and forage wagon. And then we close out with our water trailer. Nothing again is leased. Go ahead and lease up our feeder. Go. Shop is right here. Let's hit reset and see where it goes. Resets here at the main farm. Go ahead and take a look. Got some of our equipment down here. Last time on this building, or a building that was in this general vicinity, kind of was a floaty. It's been leveled down. This is where we had our fuel trigger for the farm. Some more equipment stored in here. Stored over there. This is a different building. Water tanker and our forage wagon there. Got our basketball hoop. This before it was way up there on the hill, and now it's right here. What you see in the basketball, it's around here somewhere maybe. Got a liquid fertilizer fill point here. Fertilizer spreader. Then we've got our cows. So we've got our grass trough there. Got our water trough down here. Like you may be frozen cow. And then we have our... Is there any? It's in here. Let's see, where is it? There we go. So here's our trigger for our animal dealer. I thought for sure it was around there the last time. Yeah, we can buy some more cows. It's up, and here's where we have our feed trough. Now we've got a little brick wall here this time around. It's kind of our silage trough. Our manure point. Now, what I don't know is if, and our straw trigger is in here. What I don't know is if we have to clean this out or if our manure just piles up. But we do have this biomatic, which is really cool. Let's see if we can trigger that thing off. Be able to open this door. No. Let's see here. Let's get this door open so we can run in there real quick. That's it. Door. Alright, so you see the biomatic right there. So watch this. We're going to go in here. We're going to hit this. Now let's over here. And the little biomatic is sliding and in theory scraping the poo across the floor over here to a collection point. See how it's disappearing? It's disappearing. See how it's going down? Let's go over. Just watch this. Going down. It's going lower, 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 lower. Isn't that pretty neat? I don't know how many people knew about the building on old streams did that. I don't know how many people knew about that. That's pretty cool. Then over here we got our piggies. Got our for our pigs. And our pigs. Let's jump back over here. Got our feed trough for our pigs, and our water trough for our pigs is right here. We got a marker now. And here's our slurry point for our pigs. And our slurry point for our cows. We still have the flowers here. Really worried about having to water these flowers and not fall into poo. Our eggs. Mountain. Then up here, we had some buildings up here the first time around, but now we have silage bunkers. Here. Lots of nuggets up here on the farm. I think you're going to get your 10 nuggets before you leave the farm. Let's go ahead and get out of the farm here. And if we run over here, this is where our trigger is to get some more sheep. And then our sheep troughs are down here. We've got the water trough and the food trough. Field 5 is 0.5 hectares, $45,000. So that's the main farm is different, but there is so much more that's different around the map. Go ahead and jump on in. Well, there used to be a building over in that general direction where that other building is now. That's on the flat. That had a flashing texture to it, and that's now gone. Fields up over there. That's the town that's been added. They're away from us. So I'd like to know in your comments what y'all think of the new revised Old Slovenian farm. It is pretty different, in my opinion, than how it was before. So the concrete pad here is where your wool pallets are going to spawn. Going up this way. There's the field off to the left that's unnumbered. It's still yours. Whoa, watch out. That hedge doesn't have a collision and you can just drive off the road. More fields up over here. Way down this way. So we got a little bit of an issue here. Here's our potatoes, and basically when the potatoes were, quote, painted or planted on the field, the potatoes extend way over here. Road was kind of put down over the potato field. A little bit of a rough field here. Might have a hard time getting this area planted and harvested. Field, is it field 9? It's 1.25 hectares, $100,000. Make our way on around here to town, which is new. So here is the new sawmill. This is completely different. Utterly 100% different. I am bound to determine this did not look anything like this last time. Got our wood chip saw point. Got our log saw point. over here. And we got a crane that we can use if we want. And we got their logs stacked in some concrete area. This area is completely redone. It's almost as if the first map that was uploaded was like a draft. Like a, we're not really sure if this is the one we want or if this other one's the one we want. Because this one's just so different. Here we have a manure shop. Now, I'm thinking that means that we can buy manure from there. Let's go back here. This is a buy point for manure. Mary's Farm buys manure. And I think this is where you can roll up a manure spreader and fill it to use. We have a seed fill point. Going over here to the BGA. So the BGA is changed around a fair bit. So we got our Silo King. The digital sign is no longer free. Got our bunkers here. Chaff indicators. And just because we had floaty collisions, I went ahead and checked. We still have some floaty collisions, but you know, it looks like the collisions are on these BGA walls, so I'm not really sure where the floaty collisions came from. May just be extras. Got our digestate tank. And speaking of objects, I saw this as I'm walking up to the digestate tank. It's just wrong button. There. Alright. You know, floaty objects are my specialty, seems like. Alright, so let's head on back here to check out the town. Oh, we got steam now coming up out of the digester here. A little worried that there's holes in the walls. Holes in the roof. Oh, here's our basketball. If we want to play basketball at the farm, we're gonna have to come over here and steal a basketball. Thought that was a basketball. Sorry. Thought that was a basketball hoop. Got our wool sell point right here. We still have this mysterious mill pond trigger down here. Not really sure what the deal with that is. We have our main, this is our main sell point for all of our grains. Little town right there, and there's the vehicle shop. And the vehicle shop also is where you can sell your eggs. Here's the customize and sell trigger. And back here we have the hay, straw, and grass sell point. And let's head on over to the animal dealer. Right up there, that's where we had that building that had the weird texture with it. Animal dealer is way over here now. This is where we had to go. This is where the town and all that was last time. But now that has been removed. Now we just have forest. Got an interesting parking lot over here in the grass field. Here we are. Dealer. Like I said, there's so much that is so different on this map. It's as if maybe the first map that was uploaded was just one idea. Here we have the triggers. I don't know if it's like if there was a group of people that were working on different concepts for the map, and maybe the wrong concept got uploaded or something. It's just that this one is so different. I don't understand. It's better. It feels better to me, but it's just so different. It's so interesting. And then we've got, not really sure, the odd vehicles parked over here. I don't know if they just work at the animal shop and have to park over here in the field. But, this guy has got some insurance problems. At any rate, that's old Slovenian farm, version 2.0. So, like I said, once this video hits, I'm taking down the old video because it has no correlation to the map as it exists now. It is completely different. So until next time, guys, happy farming.